You can trust them. I hope you guys can hear that Blue Jay for confirmation. You can trust them. We're just going to have to change your definition of trust. You can trust them to be exactly who they've always been. The problem comes when you try to trust them to be you. They're not you. They're not you. They're not going to drop everything when you need something. They're not going to care more about you than they do themselves. They're not going to bend over backwards to be there. But you know that. You know that they're a little inconsistent, but they're consistent with their inconsistencies. You can trust them to be exactly who they are. Exactly the version of them that you know, that you interact with, that you have become friends with, that you have been in a relationship with, that you have worked with. That's the version you trust. Do not be so fixated on what you need from somebody or what you would like to see happen that you make yourself feel let down, feel like you want to give up, and feel like you can't trust anybody. You can trust people to be exactly who they are. They've never called you. Don't expect them to start now. They've never dropped everything for you. Don't expect them to start now. Allow them to surprise you. Because when you trust them to be exactly who they are in the moment, that's when you can be happy. You don't have to wonder, well, they don't have to live up to your expectations. I hate to tell you, but they never agreed to that. So to free yourself from feeling like you can't trust anybody, how about we start trusting the versions of people that are actually in our reality and not the versions we wish were there. We're not going to find ourselves in others. You're unique. You are so special. Your energy, nobody can do you, which means you're not going to find you in anybody else. So stop looking. Stop looking. Trust them to be exactly who they've always been. You'll be a lot less disappointed that way, but in fact, allow them to surprise you when they do show up. Allow them to surprise you when they do care. Allow them to surprise you when they do call, when they do offer to help. Happy surprises are great. We have to change the definition of trust. You can trust them to be the lower level of things. You can trust them to be out for themselves more than you. You can trust them to be busy and too busy sometimes. But you can trust that. The same way you tell people, oh, I can trust this person to never show up for me. Oh, I can trust. Well, that's great. You're trusting in the lower level of things. You can trust people the same way. But let's be honest about who we're trusting and with what. Food for thought. Blue Jay. Here we go. See you guys later.